my proper name.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, this is Barkley. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing Jones. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen, 32 yards. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley.
You ain't doing nothing today.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 6-0 our score after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Jones. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll run for it with Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And he'll just get rid of it.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Herbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. Gano the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete, but he doesn't drop any like that in the second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
On 2nd and 10, Jones, and that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Nifty running by Barkley there on 1st down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
2nd down and 3. Again, it's Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down. And he is in! Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers down 14-6, just over a minute 40 to play. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. Now Herbert. And that's caught by Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Herbert going to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing, Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
On 4th down, Herbert. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
the shutout, they did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like almost